The night is still young. Ab tak raat jawan hai raat. Sari das bajgina, sari das. Care world. Ah, I'm a night owl, and some of you viewers also are night owls. I know. Anupama Joshi in Kumaon definitely is. Um, Sunil Kulkarni from Chennai is definitely a night owl. There's also a night owl. You sleep late. You sleep late. That's right. Messages are coming again. Thank you, Sanjay Purohit. Sanjay, namaste. Welcome back. और सब ठीक ठाक है संजय? क्या हो गया वहाँ? बर्फ गिर गया आपका शहर में? मुश्किल। संजय नमस्ते। एक बात है क्लाइमेट चेंज की बारे में। अब तक आपकी घरवाली हिमालय में अब तक हेमंत ऋतु में विंटर सीजन में कुछ गिर गया ताजा बर्फ या नहीं गिरा हिमालय में? Surab Surab Patak. Namaste. Namaste, Surab. Namaste. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Yes, Sanjay. Drought. Continuously no rain post monsoon. Post monsoon means after October 7. No rain. No rain. Real me. Namaste, real me. Real me, please tell me, and I will never ask you again your real name. Please tell me. I'm writing it down now. We have many lovely viewers, many messages. What's your real name, real me? Please tell me. The last time I'll ask you. Surab, namaste. Welcome back to the. Let's meet sometime. Yes. मेरी गलती, मैंने wrong button को दब गया. Excuse me, wrong button. Nikhil Rawat, namaste Nikhil, how you going, mate? Nikhil, what does this mean in real English? This is Australian shrine. Australian shrine means English are spoken in Australia by 50% of the population. Nikhil, how you going, mate? All right? You have a good weekend? What does that mean? G'day, mate. How you going? Do you have a good weekend? Can you translate that into real English? Thanks, DVJ. That was 5-minute rest. Thank you. Real me. Real me. That's okay. That's easy. Nikhil Rawat. No, I did not forget you. I did not forget you. No. Thanks for coming regularly to the program, Nikhil. Thank you. I see. 2 weeks ago, a little snowfall in the higher mountains. Just a bit. Yes, thank you. Thank you. About January 4, January 5, yes. Thanks, Stig VJ. Thank you for that. Enjoy. I'm using old language, real me. Sometimes I use the old language. I should say live stream. Yes. Sanjay, still in Korsani, my oldest home in Kumaon. Oldest home, Korsani, on the border of Almora, Bageshwar districts in Uttarakhand. Living with a lovely mountain Pahari family, my old friends. I'm the senior member in age. Do any viewers think that we should concentrate on one single subject in these live streams? Should we talk about any subjects, any topics, or should we promote ourselves as having one single focus subject? Let me know on those things. Real me, All my immediate family members left the planet many years ago. I'm the last survivor. Um, no marriage, no marriage. I'm a top class population control expert, and I believe very much in this subject. Myself, yeah, population control expert, and um, I have one nephew and niece in Sydney, Australia, and their families, but we're not close, you know. Dig Vijay, Mary Hindustani, Himalayan, Nepali Kahani Bahoti Lambi hai, lekin short maine first visit Lagbag 50 साल पहले आया था हिमालय को 1977 मैंने 6 बार रहा 6 लंबी बार हिमालय में बीच में मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया को वापस गया था नर्सिंग का काम और अभी मैं पूरा रिटायरमेंट किया हिमालय में 20-22 साल पहले से oh David, hello. You're back to praise the Lord. Praise the Lord with a capital L, excuse me, capital L, uppercase L for the Lord, the Lord. The Lord who perhaps has many, many names. Am I right? Am I entering dangerous territory? Am I entering dangerous territory? Hey, by saying that the Lord has many, many names, but the same power, because we have many languages on the planet. What do you think about that, David? It's a heavy duty start to your viewing tonight, but what do you think about it? Bodit Kuar, namaste, Bodit. Thank you for coming again. Thank you for coming again. Namaste. Please press the like button and subscribe. हमारी subscribers rate 3,000 पहुंच गए लगभग मेरे रिटायरमेंट लाइफ बहुत अच्छा है कुंवर जी बहुत अच्छा है एकदम फिट है हिमालय में that's all right, David. I don't mind my heavy duty question. That's okay. You must believe only in one. You must believe only in one. That's right. For focus, and no doubt, no doubt. That's right. That's lovely. Thank you. Good. Yes, real me. 3 or 4 people are telling me seriously now, concentrate on one Topic. It would be a niche subject, niche subject, yeah, and may attract more viewers. I personally am still in doubt about it. Um, which subject, which one topic which one topic would satisfy all viewers and myself also? Which one topic would satisfy all viewers? Please tell me. Please tell me. Hallelujah, David. Hallelujah. Wow. Digveji, acha. Thank you. Good. Anir Banerjee. Anir, is it your first time on the live stream? Is it your first time, Anirban Banerjee? Please tell me. Are you in India for some purposes? Um, I'm coming and going to Bharat many times since 50 years before. Um, I have done different things. In short, Anirban, in short, the first 2 or 3 trips, going back a long time, I was just I was never a tourist. I was always a traveler, traveling slowly, spending long periods in one place. The first few trips were as a traveler. Then, in the middle of my story, about 1990, I started to realize that single man, some money in the pocket, why not help some local people to improve their lives a little bit? So, Anirban, from 1990 to for 20 years continuously, I did a self-funded village help social sort of help thing project just from my own pocket with local villagers. And in the coming and going from Australia, making money in between. And in that period, I was fortunate enough to pass on help to more than 300 families I helped in the 20 years, mostly part help to build new houses, and and in that also a lesser number of people who wanted to repair their old houses. I helped them. And I helped a good number of families also for food help, new house building, old house repairing, and food help. And then I stopped that about 2011. Unofficial NGO, listen to this, completely, completely removed, completely separate from the mainstream NGO system. You can read behind my words why I'm saying like that. I wasn't working no contact at all with the mainstream NGO system. I never had a phone at that time, and different system altogether. That is a universal problem. Don't worry, universal. And then Anirban, since then, this time 23 years continuously in the Himalayas, continuously outside Australia, just relaxing, retirement, doing a little bit of social media, and enjoying internet. And I like to watch soccer matches too, football. Second rest from this. Yes, Sanjay, Corsani is a lovely, lovely place. It has changed a lot. There are many, many, many more places to stay now, hotels, than there were originally. Tourism does change a place. Tourism always changes a place for better and for worse, equally. I'm just looking. All right. Any new messages? Let's have new messages, please. Digvijay Singh from Marsi Chokuti saying again, hi. Thank you. Bharat Sharam, namaste. Bharat, namaste, namaste. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. Digvijay Singh is saying, David, what is the difference between a traveler and a tourist? Um, it's all personal choice. There are tourists who are determined in one lifetime to see the whole planet. Good luck to them. Good luck to them. But some people travel like that. That they are true tourists. They and the camera is dictating a lot of their how they see the world. The camera is very much the center piece. But there are different levels of tourist also. The tourist usually spends much less time in one place. The tourist wants to see many, many, many places. And the traveler, like myself, I've always been a traveler, travels more slowly. I have no interest to try and conquer the whole world. I can never see the whole planet. I'll never see every place. It's impossible. And that's my idea on that. And the traveller likes to stay longer in places, Digvijay, and mix with the people more, learn some of the languages, and like that, that's the difference. Vishwa, Vishwa Jitya Dev, namaste, namaste Vishwa, namaste. Thanks for coming back. Like button, subscribe, please tell your friends. Because of you lovely viewers, especially you regular viewers, our channel, myself, editor, manager, small team, common people, our channel is growing now slowly, And Vishwa is saying you also lived in Sydney. Tell us some of your story. Tell us some of your story. Please share your story. Vishwa, when did you live in Sydney? What were you doing, work or study? Like that. Yeah, David, Harry Potter has been incredibly popular. I've never watched it. I'm not a movie person. With all due respect, people love it, you know. Some people have become obsessed with it. It's so incredible, magnetic. But I've seen little bits and pieces in the past, but for many decades I don't watch movies. You know, if I watch anything moving like that, I like to watch historical stuff based on reality. Um, History, geography, people's lives, a reality. I'm a reality movie viewer, reality, yeah. But I think the author, what's her name, Rawlings from Britain, has a hugely imaginative mind, hugely imaginative. Ram Ram Ji Ki Vishwa, Ram Ram. Oh, David, change this topic and tell me how are you, sir? I'm fine, thanks. The family's very small, no kach kach and gitch gitch. Population control expert. Occasionally I have a little pet, but cats and dogs up here don't last very long in the Himalayas. They don't last very long because the so-called wild animals need food also, you know? Bodhit Kumar, I don't know about God, but I believe in karma and its fruit. Oh, very, very nice. Very, very nice answer, Bodhit. Very nice. He says, I don't know about God. Capital G, proper noun, Bodhit. But you believe in karma and its fruit. Absolutely, absolutely. I can say without fear that this whole subject of God, with a capital G, God, uh, is a hugely, very, very old, ancient topic in humanity. A very, very old, controversial. How controversial is the name of God? How controversial is the nature of God? Oh, oh, oh. Mm, wow. I love that, Bodit. I love what you said there. I love that. Digvijay saying 10,000 subscriber. Haniwal, Haniwal. Hey, chamatkar hai go, chamatkar, chamatkar. Yes, 20 to go, I think. 20 more to go. Naturally, I can say, naturally, our relationship with God, God's name, so much depends on our upbringing, religious, social, racial, linguistic. So much depends on that. And some of us stay in that mindset forever, and some don't. Some stay in that religious upbringing mindset forever, and some don't. And the lovely thing is that we have a chance to stay in that forever, or to broaden our horizons. Broaden our horizons. Don't misunderstand why I say that. I'm not being sarcastic, but we need to broaden our horizons about these very, very controversial subjects. Don't you think? Do you think? Yes. Real me. What one topic would you suggest, please? I'm just looking now at the current fresh messages. Okay, I don't like to miss messages either. Oh, here we are. Here we are. Good, good. Oh, Anupam, please, I'm nearly falling off the chair with that. You have an amazing mind. You have an amazing mind, Anupam Joshi from Kumaon. Oof, 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 ooh. Which planet were you living on previously? A planet which has a level of consciousness rather higher. Excuse me. A planet which has a consciousness rather higher than the average human intelligence on this planet. Hey? The average human. Whew. Anupama is asking, How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? Oh, Anupama, please. This is heavy duty stuff, heavy duty stuff. Look, I need some help from my lovely viewers tonight. Please, some other people, give some responses to Anupama Joshi's. I'm catching my breath, Josie Jew. I'm catching my breath. Wah, wah, wah. Piyush, I use an old 4.5-year-old Chinese component, Indian assembled, Redmi 9A. It cost about 8,000 rupees at the time. Still serving my basic usage, but the capacity is limited, and soon I hope to have a new phone or a trusted second-hand phone. I can manage that also, which has got, as I understand, a minimum of 256 GB and no more than 7 nm processor, blah, 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 blah. I'm retired, Piyush, retired nurse from Australia. Now 76, retired nurse from Sydney. Nicholas, namaste, Nicholas. How are you? Thank you. Indian namaste, namaskar. And thanks for coming back. Where are you living, Nicholas? Please let us know, please. Anupama is asking. Now, this is the question of the week. This is the question of the week. Anupama Joshi originally lived on another planet, an unknown planet, unknown and unnamed. And she's asking, listen to this, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you were? How old would you be? Keep it in the past sort of condition. Yeah? How old would you be if you didn't know how old you were? Or how old you are? Equally correct, excuse me. Piyush is saying, all right, okay, all right, okay. You asked for it. This is a 4-room kutia. You can call Dharamsala. We're living here under the great blessing and auspices of Lord Shiva, right next to. And this is a 4-room Dharamsala. 2 rooms are storerooms, 1 guest room, and I live in the 4th room. And myself and the second family, we built this together about 30 years ago. This side is my side is covered, half is covered by black slate, and the other 2 rooms are covered by lanta, cement roof. We've got lovely water, equal to the best water in the Himalayas. And it's just one man, one stomach situation here. One man, one stomach. Ah, ah, ah. Anupam, do you have any phobia? Yes. Maybe you asked me this, but somebody asked me recently, and I'll give you an honest one. Please sit down when I'm telling you this, yeah? Somebody asked me recently, what's your greatest fear? And I answered immediately, a very common, and it's my greatest phobia, is to die a long, painful, suffering death. To die a very long, prolonged death, especially if it came from unexpected sources, you know? Adnan, namaste, bolo, kya bolunga aapse? Adnan, namaste, Adnan. Thanks for coming back. Please hit the like button. Subscribers lagbhag 10,000 pahunch gaye, 10,000. 10,000 pondra kam hai nisse. Piyush, how do you get money? Ooh, how do I get money? Look, I'll tell you the full story in about 5 minutes, because other messages. Piyush is asking, how do I get money? I'll tell you the full details in about 5 minutes. So Piyush, okay? David Jr. I can't explain to David Jr. talking with Senior David. This is amazing. That's nice. Do you mean this is a very, very interesting talk we're having together and with other people? Is that what you're saying, David Jr.? King, King 3588. New viewer who is messaging. New viewer. Thank you, King. Let me give a folded hands Indian namaste to you from Central Himalayas, North India. Yes? I'm called Pahadi David because I've lived in the Pahar mountains for a long time, you know? King, where are we coming from, Mr. King? Where do you come from? I was born in England, lived in Australia for a long time, Australian passport, and I've lived in the Himalayas a long time, especially India and Nepal, which I love equally. Oh yes, it's all the same long Himalaya, with some local differences, you know, especially languages and things like that. You know, dress sometimes. And I'm a retired nurse from Sydney, and this is my old here in Korsani in northern India. Uttarakhand state is my oldest home of all. Nobody's giving replies to Anupama, who's asking, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you were? Give some responses, please. I need some help on this. This is a very, very deep and amazing question. That's it, David. Yes, J.K. Rowling's. I did read when I was younger, David. Everybody, well, you're into that sort of fantasy, right? Um, um, J.K. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings. I love that. I love that. Yes, Digveji, Kachkachat, Machmachat, Quank Quank, Parivaki, Gitch Gitchat, Naturmeke, Nachain. Now, Anupam, just 10 minutes ago, for me, the best, not expensive, Tower brand, Chinese made, the best one. I only ever get this type because there's not one piece of wood in there. If you have wood inside a mouth organ, it doesn't last so long, obviously. And this is made only from metal and plastic. And possibly we're on the same wavelength. And I want to play a tune, an unknown tune. I put this on YouTube a few months ago. Occasionally I repeat it. Otherwise, nobody outside of this area has ever heard this tune. And I'll tell you after this. Tell me if you like this tune. I love to play this. And I'll tell you the origin of this Anupama and you other lovely people. Um, where I first heard this. It's a lovely tune and a lovely, in my mind, and a lovely. Dig Vijay is asking, which Indian scriptures have you read? Um, I've read only the Bhagavad Gita in English many, many years ago, a book equal to the highest on the planet with its knowledge, love, feeling, analysis. Oh, oh, oh. I tell you honestly, I've read a little of, don't misunderstand me again, but we like to talk honestly and openly on this live stream, right? I've read something of all the world's major religion, their holy books, and I have only a special attraction to the Bhagavad Gita. Only that is the only one that really, really stirred me, quite honestly. Yes. Now, who's the investigator asking, why am I living so simple a life? I'm a simple person. I'm a simple person, simple living. And sometimes great Babajis have said The matter, the subject of life and existence can be very, very simple. The matter of life and existence can be very, very simple, but some of mankind have certainly made it very, very complicated. What's your least favorite emotion? Oh, anger, definitely anger. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, now, the investigator who asked me, Piyush again. Namaste, Piyush. Thank you. I love you on this program. How do you get money? Yeah, I can tell you the full story very quickly. I'm self-funded, still self-funded and independent, still living on my life savings, and I don't get a pension from Australia because I live continuously outside of Australia, and that's it. That's it. Now, now. Yes, it's coming, Anupami, in 1 minute, I promise you. Oh, David. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, I've read some heavy duty statements in the Bible before. Don't misunderstand me again, but I'm not afraid to express myself, yeah? Um, as long as I'm only telling the truth, as I understand the truth. And this is one thing I've found, that sometimes your religion puts down humanity too much. It puts down humanity too much, as if we are all bad. And that's definitely not the case. And this expression here, when you say, David, I always follow that. When I went to look for evil, I found no one evil. When I searched my own heart, I found no one worse than me. Heavy duty negativism. Heavy duty negativism. I could say a lot more about it, but this is especially common sort of language in that religion where you come from, right? It's especially common, and uh, yes, yes, yes. I can't say any more. I've said enough. I've said enough. Okay. How do you feel about that? Piyush, why don't I live with my family? Because you're all up in heaven, and I don't have a personal marriage family because I'm a population control expert, because the planet is hugely overloaded, because blah, 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 blah. Hmm. Any more? It's coming, Anupama, it's coming. I promise you, it's coming now after I respond to this. DFAG, what made you live in Uttarakhand, Korsani? Many more places you could travel. Yeah, well, I've explained during the program, I've given you most of the answer. I've given you most of the answer. I can't repeat. No, a big answer is this: because I'm a traveler. I'm a traveler and I'm not a tourist. Big difference. Anupama, can you forgive people who have wronged you? It depends how serious the wrong is. It depends how serious, how what the level of wrongness is. If it's very serious, um, I try to forgive. I try to forgive, but it's not easy. I'm not a real good Christian on this level. I'm not a real good Christian, but there's one escape from this. Obviously, we can always remember, so that we don't suffer the bad effects of that wrong again. Deep subject, Anupama, deep subject. Listen to this. You didn't hear this before, except on one video a few months ago. This, I love this. I call this Anoka Gana, Anoka Geet, unknown song, which I first heard uh, on my first and second stays here in Corsani, just just a kilometre from where I live here, on that side, the villages are called Royana, Gajana, Royana, Gajana, Kapari, and then Kantali, Pinakeshwara top. Uh, mm. And I used to hear it when I used to sit on a hill on my own. Oh, why not? Oh. And I used to hear this repeatedly played by a young uh, Gorung Gwal, yeah, Bakara Gwal, cow herder or goat herder. I don't remember, cows or goats. He used to play this on his flute. And I never learnt his name. He lived nearby. He may still be alive now, an old man. And he used to play that. And I listened to it and I just closed my eyes and I'd say, this is the true essence of the Himalayas. The true essence of the Himalayas means true essence of mountains. And that tune always stayed in my mind and heart, in my memory. And I never forgot that tune, obviously. And that's the background of that. Where did that cow herder or goat herder get that tune from? Where? This is a mystery. There are many, many aspects to this, you know. The old tune, Kele Baje Muruli Obena, that opens another whole door to Lord Krishna. And, you know, when you're in the mountains and you hear someone playing a flute and you can't always locate where are they playing it from. Kele Baje Muruli Obena, Unchi Nichi Danyuma. Is that sound coming from up or down the hill? Because this is a philosophical thing and it's interesting. Yeah. Some of you viewers know this already. Where is that sweet music? Where is it coming from? Where does it come from originally? Where does it come from? The mouth organ, harmonica, is not difficult to play. And I believe that because it's very, very close to your brain, there is no long gap. There's an extremely close connection between the harmonica and your brain. And this is why, believe me, it's one of the very, very easiest instruments to play, you know? That's right, Digvej. I know this song very, very well. I know it very well, very well. One of the all-time great soul classics of Himalayan music. Original music, original. Aajkal duniya mein kuch hai nakli mal. Oh, Digvej Ju, huh? Aajkal ka duniya mein kuch hai nakli mal. Kuch rah gaya bhi asli mal. Thanks, Digvej. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's an easy instrument to play, I believe, because it's very, very close to the brain. Thanks, Anupama. Thanks you. Thanks very much. Anupam. Now, she's saying here, Anupama Joshi, who is pure Kumani, Bura Jo Dekan Ma Chala, Bura Na Milia Koi jo mandeka apana mujase bura na koi kabir. Please tell me in English this. Please, your English is much better than my Hindi and Kumani. Please tell me so I understand exactly what you're saying from Kabir. What a great soul, Kabir. Great soul. Yeah, please tell me the English translation. Then I'll fully appreciate it. Yes, David Jr., please reply to that if you're still awake. Oh, it is. It's an addictive magnetic. This is, as I said, just about my most favorite of all of them. And I tell you what, Anupama, you would know very well Kumani music. There is still some extremely highly talented magnetic music being produced in, I can say, Kumani music world. There is. And I tell you, I've said this before, the other viewers may not have heard me. Magnetic soul music in recent years. Um, the singer, I don't know, but you know, Madhuli, Hitope, Bageshware Bajar, Hitope Meri Madhuli, Utaraini Kortika. That is a magic tune sung by the original producer of that song. Um, Narendra Singh Negi from Garawal. To all the Garhwali viewers tonight, let me practice my 20 words of Garhwali language just to make you laugh, yeah? Garhwal met tum kubche, bua bui kubchona. Aaj kya khani che? Koto ki roti khani che? Kanali bhujia, ande bhujia? Wah, wah, wah. I'll repeat it if it made you like, yeah? Garhwali log, namaste. तुम खूब छे बुआ बुई खूब छना आज क्या खानी छे अंडे भुजिया kanali भुजिया wah kanali shag wow. Narendra Singh Negi had made a number of really great songs, and for me I enjoyed too much Norchami Naraini. Oh, that hit its target very strongly. This is the power of music sometimes to actually make real changes in social situations. Yeah. After that, the target. What happened to the target of Norchami Narayani after that? Himanshu Rawat. Namaste. Thank you, Himanshu. Om Namo Shivaya, David. Thank you very, very much. Om Namo Shivaya. Wow. We'll play that tune again. We, meaning myself and the original player, Lord Krishna. You can see me light up when I do some music, you know. Anupama, I'm sure, has sent the translation for me so I can understand better. Oh, David, this is one thing we do agree on. Love your neighbor as yourself. Absolutely. David, can I ask you one thing? Why is it written? This is a heavy-duty question, and I'm only asking that question for its own sake, David Jr. Why does it say in the Bible, the first few words in the Bible, that the earth was created 6,000 years ago? How can this align with very much modern and scientific evidence? How was that written? Anupama, you're getting into the heavy duty stuff. After you've eaten your meal, the mind, the stomach, and your imagination are starting to really fire on all cylinders like a well-maintained engine. Let me catch my breath, Anupam Joshi. Please don't go anywhere. Digvijay Singh, well, he said the same thing about evil. Well, If you go for search of evil in others, you find evil in no one. Mm. With due respect to Kabir, he has had a far greater than me. But how can I agree with that? If you go for search of evil in others, you found evil in no one. What about these greedy, corrupt people who exist in different areas of humanity? If I would go looking for evil in those most corrupt humans, I would certainly find evil in them anyhow. But when you look at yourself, no one is more evil than you. Uh, I'm missing the point, and I must think more on that, you know? You see, this to me, like I said, David, Anupama Digvijay, is an extremely negative and exaggerated, and I believe not completely true statement that I found no one more evil than me. This is not the message that I would like to hear from any side at all. This is a depressing statement. Depressing. Um, yeah, after that, David Jr., doesn't it say something in the Bible that the earth was created 6,000 years ago, which many people have questioned? Christians also have questioned it. David, about 6,000 years? In the first few sentences, David, of the Bible, it says the earth was created 6,000 years before. What's the proof to back that up? Anupam, if you could time travel, David, what is the one piece of advice you would give younger David? I see. If you could time travel, what is the one piece of advice you would give younger David? I've said enough. I don't want to hurt David's sensitivities, but I'm an old traveller, and I hope I have a broad view of everything. I'm still learning. I still have my limitations in thinking. Uh, uh, I still have my limitations in accepting, but study all of the world's holy books. Study all of the world's holy books. Mm. Now, what's the time? Let's have a look. 11:15. Ah, please, we must finish in 10 minutes. Please, lovely people, send your last messages for tonight. Send them now. Then we can all get an early night's sleep tonight. Yes? All right. Acha Digveji said, Kabir said, actually, why are you seeing bad traits in others? You must inspect your own traits. Of course. Of course. My answer to that is why am I seeing bad traits in others? Because we must see bad traits in others. We must recognize bad traits in others. There are many reasons for that. We must, not habitually, but we must recognize bad traits in others locally, looking at I'll just call it, how is the local system run? Just locally for it. The people in authority who are responsible for giving us civic services, I won't be specific. You know what I mean. And this is a universal thing. Those people who are called public servants, for example, those public servants, are they really serving the public or are they really serving us? How well are they doing their jobs? How honest are they? How corrupt are they? We must be discriminating on a positive level, discriminating, analyzing, recognizing who is good and who is bad in the area of public service, because they have a responsibility, right? How honest are they? How corrupt are they? That's my answer in short to that, just on one area. Anupama says very correctly, it's for people who are narcissistic. They are narcissists, or they're narcissistic, who always criticize others, ignoring evil inside. Yeah, absolutely right. But, I just said it. AR04, thanks for coming back. What would I suggest to a 35-year-old working in a 9 to 5 job about life? What would I suggest? Interesting question, AR04. What would I suggest? On what subject? Are you really satisfied in your life? Are you eating the right food? Are you following the right interests? Are you involved in any social progress things? We're getting into some heavy stuff here. Um, I can't say too much, AR0, because you are in that position and I'm in this position. Um, we're looking from different viewpoints. Um, oh, no, it's a heavy duty question, that one. Thank you. Um, how happy are you in your life? How closely connected are you to God, also known as? How closely connected are you to God, also known as AKA Goddess, AKA nature, AKA life, AKA existence, Mother God? How closely connected to are you of these things, How much time do you have to follow your real pursuits? We're getting very personal now, so please give me feedback on that. I don't want to hurt anybody's sensitivities. Let's see we're finishing in 5 minutes, please. So please send your last messages so we can get an early sleep tonight. S triple K, namaste. Namaste, thank you. Wow. Thanks for coming back. Digvijay Singh Bisht from Marsi, Chorkutia, the home of the greatest Uttarakhandi songwriter, the greatest, I believe, by a long, long way. But I've got a special passion and love for Gopal Babu Goswami. What is your daily routine? Digvijay, please ask me tomorrow when you come back to the program, if you come back, yeah? David Jr. is saying he's a theological student. Good. Obviously, you must be studying the great holy books of the other religions too. You must be, but I mean that's automatic, isn't it? That's you must study those. Anupama is saying not entirely an ideal statement though. Um, Anupama, talk more to David Jr. about that. You're talking to David Jr. I think on that, yes, and saying that The statement of I'm a theological student is not entirely an ideal statement, though. What do you mean by that? I'm a little bit confused about that. Please talk directly with each other, if you choose. Vidhan Jube, namaste. Yes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please. Digvej is asking one more song. All right. Yes, Anupama, I try to be open-minded. I must be. I was not open-minded when I was younger. All right, I'll tell you. Um, briefly again. When I was younger, I only understood the nature of God. When I was younger, I only understood the nature of God from one particular upbringing, one particular aspect, and I could not accept any others. And um, yes, and you know what that aspect was, right? But as a seasoned traveller, I have a much broader aspect of the nature of God, aka supreme power, aka God, aka slash goddess, slash life exit, blah blah blah. Right? Okay, and even that topic is perhaps limiting in the end. Um, Mankind has so many insecurities. Mankind has so many insecurities, and we need to look at these, because otherwise we will always hold on to our early childhood upbringing on the nature of that extremely sensitive subject. We need to broaden our horizons, and words which are used in a couple of those religions, like pagan. Oh, a very, very, very bad word. Pagan in English. Pagan religions. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It is an extremely ignorant expression. Kafir. Ooh, 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 ooh. I see, Anupam. That Kabir quote wasn't entirely. Thank you. I agree completely with you. Yes, Digvej, in Facebook, Pahadi David and David Whitstock. One is the account, one is the page. David Whitstock, please communicate with me. We can talk more intimately on Facebook. Um, David Whitstock, David Jr., Whitstock. Whitstock. Because most of us are average people, I'm an average person. Yeah, I am. Be- the average human mind is limited. The average human mind is limited, but partly through meditation, we can rise up into higher levels to join in common language the supreme power. Dick VJ, I'm not on Instagram. I just don't have time for Instagram. I just Facebook and YouTube. Thanks, Dick VJ. Thank you. We're producing more and more videos. Thank you. Kark Busan, namaste. You're very interested in the British era, not the British era. Era means mistake. Correctly, British era, ERA. Most, even native English speakers, say the British era, and it definitely was partly an era. It definitely was partly a British era and a French era. Era means time, period of time. Yug, right, era. Um, no, I was born in 1949, and I didn't see in reality the British era in Nainital. I'm only 76. Anupama, it's one of the most difficult things for the average human being, which I am, and many others, to rise up and be free of our upbringing. It's very difficult. I'm talking about, I'm not talking about the beautiful, positive, lovely habits which our parents gave us. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about other things which come from obvious sources, which I just explained, and all that stuff. We need to look at things more on a universal level. Then we can um, David Jr., that's very nice. You love your religion. That's love it always, forever. Don't change it. Don't let anybody put any doubts. You're fully focused on that, and that should not change. Good luck to you. I love you. And, but, always look outside it too. Look outside it, and that's the way to go, you know? Yes, Anupam. Oh, great one there, your last statement there. All right, good night, everybody. Good night. And thanks, especially Digvay G, especially to you tonight as a new viewer and messenger. I love your mind very, very much, Digvay J. You're my neighbor here just over the big hills there between Chorkutia and myself, between us both, Digveji, are the big hills of Buttercote, Kokochina, Pandukoli, Dunagiri Mandir, Chorkutia Bajar, and all those places. I love you, Digvijay, very much. I have an instant connection with you, and I'm happy also we can talk in Hindi and English. I understand best of all English. What work do you do in Chorkutia there, Digvijay? Please tell me. Oh, Anupama, that's excellent. Let's follow this up tomorrow, please. Anupama Joshi, I love your knowledge also. Anupama says, aging is an extraordinary process where you become the person you always should have been. You have got a very, very unique point of view. I love it, and I want more from you. And the viewers also want much more, Anupama. Thanks for opening up more and more. Wow, wow, wow. Meri Durga Chane Chane Mero Kamarapatta Hege Hi Hi Durga Chane Chane Mero Kamarapatta Hege Hi Hi Hitope Merigo Puli Tumur Mondua Rata Mekhanu Hit Hi Hi Hitope Merigo Puli Tumur Mondua Rata Mekhanu Hit Paharo me janu hit, hi hi. Paharo me janu hit, hi hi. Paharo le janu hit, hi hi. I love you all. Thank you, thank you. Namaste, namaste. Get some beauty sleep. Get some beauty sleep. Wah, wah, wah. I see, Digveji, you and Rajat working in the same institution. Very, very, very interesting. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, Anupama, you keep going too. Good night, David Jr. I love you also. Thank you for our very, very new and very interesting, getting deeper into it relationship. And I'm sure some of the other viewers also enjoy your comments very, very much. Ah, Kark Busan, you've opened up the old subject again. Um, yeah, my ancestors, but not direct descendants. I have no direct connection at all with the British Raj. No direct connection, except birth. That's all. Mm. I love you. Thank you, man. See you tomorrow night and Wednesday night off night. Thank you. Good night. Wow, wow, wow.